Right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. This is my working Lenovo ThinkPad T420. Now, what I've went ahead and done is I've given myself a problem that I'm going to show you how to fix today, just in case you ever do get this problem. This will happen with any laptop. I don't think it's just laptops. I'm pretty sure it can happen with computers as well, but it would happen if you're making a dramatic change to your hard drive. So, for example, booting it to, like, restoring Windows to its original state, or wiping the hard drive or anything like that, and in the middle of that, you unplug the power or turn it off, or a power cut happens and you're not running on a battery or something, then this will 100% happen. So I'm going to power this on and show you what happens, what this looks like, so you will know what the problem looks like. It goes past this, and it will go to this, and then it'll immediately go to this right here. It says Windows failed to start, a recent hardware, so yes, or software change. So apparently it can happen to software as well. So I'm not 100% sure, but maybe if you're installing Windows or something, I don't know. A recent hardware or software change might be the cause. To fix the problem, insert your Windows installation disk and restart your computer. Blah, blah, blah. Not everyone has a disk, but you can also use a USB, like so. But a lot of people don't really know how to get Windows 10, or if you still want to go to Windows 7, onto a hard drive. This computer has Windows 7, so I gave myself the problem so that I can also install Windows 10, and I can show you how to fix it. Obviously, Windows 10, I'm sure 99% of people would agree with me, is way better than Windows 7. But even if you do want to go to Windows 7, that's fine, but I'm going to show you how to do it with Windows 10. Doesn't really matter. Now, this, I found out, did not work for me. When you insert your Windows installation disk and restart the computer, nothing happens. It goes back to this. So I figured out how to actually fix it. I gave myself this problem because I know how to fix it. So I'm going to show you how to get Windows 10 onto your USB disk drive thing. Now, it's already on this one. I already have Windows 10 Pro on this, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to move this, for now, broken laptop, and go on to my other working laptop. Lenovo is a superior laptop brand. Anyone else who says anything different is, well, I mean, you can have your own opinion, but Lenovo's the one for me. So, because I've had these computers for years and they still work, apart from another one. But the only reason that one, if you see my first video, the one that I took all the parts out of, that only happened because of water damage. So the keyboard doesn't work, the motherboard's broken. Some of the main components still work, but that's the only reason it broke. And literally any laptop you pour water on is going to break. So, until that one broke. So every single Lenovo laptop I've had works, and I use them quite frequently. So that's one of the big reasons. Because if you have a laptop that works for ages, then why is it not a good laptop? So what you want to go to is open Chrome, and I will get this hard drive, not hard drive, I'm too used to saying hard drive, but USB drive, plug it into the side there. It's going to automatically open for me, I think. Yep, that's all the Windows 10 stuff. So once you see all that in your hard drive, you'll know it's installed. But let's go, let me go show you. So free Windows 10 download you want to search up, and then the one that will say Microsoft in it downloads Windows 10 disk image ISO file Microsoft. You'll go into that, and you will see this one that says update now. You don't want to click that. You want to go down and see this download tool now. And I'm actually going to move the laptop closer so that you can actually see it a lot better. You want to go to this one that says download till now. You want to click it. This little media creation tool exe will pop up in the corner. It's hard to see in the video, I know. I can't zoom in for some reason while I'm recording, so it's a bit annoying. So I'll just move the laptop as close as possible. That's as close as I can get it. But it says media creation tool exe. You want to press the up arrow and press open. And whatever this pop-up says, say yes. Little thing will pop up in a minute. And I'm going to come back because this bit can take a while depending on your processor. if you have a really good process, it's not going to take that long, but it's going to take a while regardless. So I'm just going to come back once this will happen by itself, don't worry, and then I'll show you what happens once this is done. Alright, after you wait for a while, I've only been there for about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, like a minute, and you just want to, if you want to read that you can, but you don't need to. Just click accept, obviously. It will do this again, and then I'm just going to go ahead and come back again. After it does that again for a little while, this will come up. You can either upgrade the current PC, now you can do that if you want, and I'll upgrade this computer. If I click this, it would upgrade this computer. It already has Windows 10 on it, so it wouldn't even do anything, but what we want to do is create installation media. So we see USB flash drive here, that's what we have in, obviously, and then you will press next, and select your language, all that stuff. It'll automatically come ticked with use the recommend options for this PC. If you want to change it, you untick it and just change 32-bit, whatever, all the language and stuff. But I'm just going to leave mine as that. Next, and then it'll come up which one you're going to use. So ISO file, you'll need a DVD, and you need to actually burn it into it. No, it's annoying. Oh yeah, make sure you have at least 8 GB on this hard drive, USB thing. I have 32 GB, so I'm set. You'd press USB flash drive. Next, then it'll tell you which one you want to pick. So I don't think that's it, obviously, isn't it? Let me just, I removed it and then refresh drive list. Yeah, it disappeared. Okay, that's it. Plug it in. Just give it a little minute. Yeah, okay, so you press, it looks like you've just accidentally went over it, but when it's highlighted in blue, that's it selected. Then you press next. Now it's going to start, and it's going to start downloading it. Just always make sure your laptop's on. Make sure you always just press next, and I'll be right back. Well, no, I won't be right back. I'm not going to go through all this process because it'll take a while, and I already have it on my USB, but you'll always be pressing next. Make sure your screen doesn't turn off. Always be pressing next. Never turn your computer off. You can do other things while this is downloading in the background, but it'll take longer. So I recommend just sitting here and then going off and do your own thing. But just make sure you come back to check it's still going and your screen isn't turned off or anything. Always press next, and then eventually it'll say your USB drive is set or whatever, and then you'll press finish. Then it'll close. You can remove your USB drive, and I'm going to show you what to do once you have the USB drive with Windows 10 on it. So I'm back to the other computer, and as you'll see, we still have the problem. So what you want to do, turn off computer. You want to plug in your drive with the USB on it. I mean, the Windows 10 on it. Once it's plugged in, you want to turn it back on. And then at this bit, as soon as it comes up, press the Think Vantage button or whatever. Right, it won't always be the Think Vantage button. Now, well, let me just tell you quickly because it's a timer. F12 to choose a temporary startup device. You would press that or whatever your laptop says or computer says it's close to that, to choose a temporary startup device.
Hello everyone, I thought I would just make a little section here with a voiceover just to explain that in a little bit more depth, because the fact that it was a timer, it was pretty rushed. Basically, when you turn your computer on, it's usually F12, F2, F10, something like that. It will let you know. When you start your computer, it'll say press F10 to enter BIOS, or F12 to enter setup menu, or something along the lines of that. You would press whichever button and it will bring you into a menu. You will then need to scroll through your menu because all BIOSes are different, and you will need to try and find something along the lines of a new boot up device or something like that. I know it's kind of difficult. You can just search up your own laptop model and how to get into its BIOS, and that should hopefully help you. So
This is my keyboard, don't worry, because my enter key doesn't work, so I need to use the enter key on a portable keyboard to be able to select this. So you want to go down to whichever one says USB, HDD, or USB something. This one, the top one's just your actual hard drive. This one will be your DVD drive at the side. And this one, I'm actually not even sure what that is, IBAG slot. But this one here is your USB drive. Make sure it's highlighted in white. Press enter. And just give it a bit of time. And probably saw the wee flash of the Windows 10 there. It is going to start in just a wee minute. Alright, so after waiting for a little while, you might just see a wee flashing line up there for a while. That might be normal. It just happened with me, and it happened when I did this last time. But then you'll see Windows start to come up, and now we're gonna get to actually installing the Windows. Now, I know this for some reason this just looks fake, but trust me, it's not. I've done it before. It just doesn't look genuine Windows, as you can probably tell. It's really weird. It doesn't really look like what Windows would look like, but it is. Trust me. So language to install, you can't really see it. English United Kingdom, time and currency, format, English United Kingdom. So you just change all these to which country you're in. Click next. Click install now. Setup is starting. Ooh. And then just give it a. There will be a lot of waiting in this, so just bear with it. And then, now this is the bit that might be a bit tricky. You're going to have to find where it is on these laptops. It's on, I can't use this laptop because obviously it's on. I'll show you.
Okay, it's me again. I kind of went on and sort of talking about how you need to find your Windows product key. Turns out you don't actually need to, so I just cut that part out of the video. And that's what I'm explaining here. You can just press I don't have a product key, and it'll work. But if you do have a product key, it's probably best to type it in anyway. If you do have one, I don't know, it's probably best to do that. And yeah, just to let you know that you don't need a product key, just press I don't have a product key, and you can keep going with the video. So
But after you've done that, typed it in, or somehow you got another one, or whatever you want to do to get your product key, you should have one on your computer anyway, so you shouldn't have to buy or get a new one. Just accept more terms. Next. Then, do you want to, if you already have stuff on the hard drive, I'm just going to go closer because you can't even see that. If you already have things installed on your computer, you're going to want to press the top one, keep all the files. I want to get a completely new hard drive, so I'm going to click this, but you just click whichever one you want to do. Then, you'll be brought to this here. I'm just going to keep the camera up here. Now, this bottom one here is what you're going to want to do. So whichever one would say something closest to this, because I don't know if this is going to be the same as yours. But as you'll see when I hover onto this, Windows can't be installed on this, Windows can't be installed on this. But this one here is the only one that doesn't have that message. So the one that has several hundred gigabytes or a lot amount of storage, and that thing won't come up, is kind of the only way to tell which one you put it on. For me, it's drive 0, partition 3. So just find one that's, it might say drive 0, partition 3. I don't know what's going to happen on other people's laptops. I'm just going to quickly format that, but you don't need to unless you want to get rid of everything on it. And then once that's done loading, I would just press next once it's highlighted, and it will start copying. Now I'm going to come back when all this is done, because all these things have to be completed and they can take a little while. So I'm going to come back when they're done. Alright, once it's done, I just missed it there, but it finished and a wee thing came up saying Windows needs to restart, and it's starting to restart now. So there we go, ThinkPad. Just need to wait for it to finish. And there we go, it's starting to do Windows. So I'll come back again when whatever's done happening has happened. So I'll be back yet again. There's a lot of me going, but that's because there's a lot of waiting. So it's doing some stuff right now, and it'll be doing the same thing on yours if you're following along. So I'll just come back once it's completed. No, I just skipped the disk check. I just pressed any key. You don't need to. You can keep going with the disk check if you want to. I don't know what to find disk. So I just pressed any. Well, not space, because everyone knows my enter doesn't work. Now, choose an operating system. I mean, apparently you can do Windows 7 on this. I think it was only for Windows 10. So there you go. If you want to, you go Windows 7. If you don't want to, Windows 10. Obviously, by the way, on this drive, it doesn't need to be Windows 10. Like the website I went on to, it could be Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows 11 now. But Windows 10 is my one right now. So Windows 10 Pro I'm downloading. So I'll come back when it's because it's doing more stuff here. I'll be back. Alright, that took a lot longer than the other ones, but that just went off my screen. The Windows thing with preparing and starting or whatever, it just went off my screen. So let's just wait for the next thing to happen. I'm pretty sure it's restarted. Yeah, it's restarting. Yet again, whatever your laptop or computer shows up at the start. Then there we go. Windows logo coming back up again. Alright, now, after that happened, you're literally it's like you just got the computer and you just powered it on for the first time. It's literally just starting it up. So you would just follow all the steps, select your thing. There's gonna be a little waiting in between all this. You just go through between everything and unfollow everything. Just personalize everything, and I'll come back once I've done my part. Okay, finish the instructions, and it's back to this. The resolution actually fixed itself. No, it was stretched from before, and it's no longer stretched. Now this says it might take several minutes, but the last time it didn't take several minutes, so I'll just come back yet again when it's done. Okay, once that was done, just went straight to Windows. So as you can see, we went from the problem to this Windows, and now it's just gonna. Now you've got a working laptop and got rid of that error. And if you're on Windows 7 before, you've updated to Windows 10. So that's the end of this video. If you want some other videos, let me down below any suggestions that you may need help with, and I can try to help you with them. Like problems such as this. It's not like I'm going to be able to fix many of the problems, but we'll see, and I can try to help. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.